What is going on YouTube? K93 here with a remastered version of my Sonic Bust tutorial. The Sonic Bust, I guess, could be considered a hybrid in pen spinning. And it is going to be one of the, I guess, closest to a power trick that I'm going to be teaching you with the Twisted Sonic Bust coming up next. So stay tuned for that. But the Sonic Bust looks like this. As the name implies, the prereqs for this trick are obviously the Sonic, and more specifically a palm down Sonic, and a bust, which is the last trick that I did. And you're going to just kind of combine the two together, quite honestly. But it's not boom and then boom. You know, it's not two separate tricks. I can't even do a bust right now. What am I doing this tutorial? You can't do the Sonic and then just do the bust right after. That's not what it is. It's more so a Sonic interrupted by a bust, to be honest. And to do this, you're going to start off by doing a Sonic palm down with most of the weight here. If you're holding it, palm down like this, you're going to do the Sonic. But you know how we always say, like, oh, the pen goes behind the middle finger and kind of is clamped between the index and the ring finger? Well, while the pen is clamped between the index and the ring finger, and I say clamped with a very loose definition, get it, loosely clamping it. Anyway, I'm funny, dang it. But once you have the pen lightly gripped, I will say, between your index and your ring finger, this is when you want to start initiating a bust. And, to do that, you just kind of do it, to be honest. Like, you just kind of like do that like motion I was telling you guys in the bust tutorial, where you kind of like turn your wrist over like that, except obviously you don't fail to do that. But the trick is that obviously after you do that trick and after you initiate the bust, you want to bring your middle finger up instantly, because as the pen is going around like this, you need your middle finger to be there to catch it. So you do the Sonic like this. The pen is now between the index and the ring finger. You then do that motion to start a bust like that, and then note where my middle finger was. It was down like this. Once you do that motion to like get the bust going, then you want to like bring your middle finger up so that when the pen does spin around, it can catch it just like that. So again, it is a Sonic interrupted by a bust, not a Sonic and then a bust. So this is easier to do with a thicker mod, but again, as you just saw, it is possible to do with a thinner mod like that. So take your time learning it. The part that I mess up with the most, and you guys have already seen that plenty in this video, is that when the pen is loosely gripped between your index and your middle finger, it tends to slip for me. And whenever it slips out of my grip or just slips up and down like that, I can't do the bust part correctly because you're not set up correctly. So when you do the Sonic, just make sure that the pen is still within the grips of your fingers, and then you can do whatever you want with the bust after that. So that's really it. This is a rather short trick, but hopefully the slow-mo will help out with that. Again, it is not a Sonic and then a bust separately. I don't know why I can't even do that if I wanted to. There we go. It's not that, You're adding an extra like little bit of a revolution if you do that. But Sonic, and then I guess as if you were catching a Sonic like all the way like that, you can then go into the bust like that. So I guess if that helps you, I say it's interrupted because at least when I try to do it, and maybe that's why I'm failing so much, I think of it as a Sonic that is interrupted, as in it doesn't go to completion. But looking at it now, you kind of can think of it that way. Again, it depends on the way you learn it. And I'm sorry if I'm confusing anyone by saying you can look at it both ways, but you really can do it either way. So you can try to pretend to do a normal Sonic and then realize that, like, oh, when you're about to catch it here, you're already in a position to kind of do a bust from there. So whatever way helps you learn, that actually makes more sense to me now that I think about it. So do whatever makes your heart happy, and follow the slow-mos in case you guys are still having a little bit of trouble. But yeah, so that will do it for my Sonic Bust tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video.